Hello. You find me during a bit of an anxious episode that I'm handling quite well, if I do say to myself. Started and I decided to go downstairs and make myself some calming tea. With honey because I deserve to be happy. And yeah, I want to share with you a little bit of what's making me feel anxious, because it has been a pattern. I don't think I know. When I felt the most depressed in my life, it was connected to this, and any like suicidal crisis that I've had since has been related to the same topic. But first, I want to show you these. Look, this is a butterfly with a flower underneath, and this is this. Coming back to center, change, Celtic deities, can mean so many things. This used to be a ring. I am very proud to say that. It broke and I made it into this, and I feel like the most creative, original girly in the world. So that's what's hanging on my neck. I've changed my clothes, my top, several times because I feel very vulnerable and exposed in this area. So first I started with a cardigan, but I don't have a good cardigan. That's on the list of things I want to get. I'll show you the cardigan actually. It's this. It doesn't cover. It goes up to here, and it doesn't it's not oversized. It's a little, but not completely oversized. So it doesn't hug me, and anyone who uses clothing as comfort knows that, and it's not soft, either. So anyone who knows that you probably just looked at it and were like, that was not gonna do. I know that was not gonna do. A soft, big, like oversized cardigan with buttons would really do it. That would really do it today. But I don't have that. And not having something to cover me up with makes me feel exposed. This is my third top. It's soft, and for some reason makes me feel comfortable, not just physically comfortable, but I feel aesthetically comfortable. To me, it's very important to have an outfit that makes me feel good. And when I put this on, I just feel like I'm doing things right. Like I'm giving, I don't know what I'm giving, but I'm giving something. I like this top a lot. I'm gonna try to make eye contact more because otherwise I'll just be like this. And that is not good. Approval, validation, feeling unwanted, feeling like the butt of the joke, feeling like being myself is something to be ashamed of, or like I did something to be ashamed of, because I was unaware of myself in that moment and just acted in ways that were funny, I guess. Like, I'm just overthinking many interactions. I'm not looking at you. I'm overthinking many interactions that I have had with the people that I live with. And I'm also living with my ex-boyfriend, and I thought I could do it, and I thought I could push myself through it, and that this was making me better. And even if it is, this is like a side note, a tangent, side topic. I don't want to. Okay, so I'll start here. I don't want to say that everything is just a reflection of myself as much as it can be, and that whatever negative effect someone else's company brings into my life is my own fault, and it's something that I need to heal from within, because unless you have someone on the other side that's caring for you, that's compassionate, and then notices that you do this and doesn't take advantage that you do this, which is most people don't act this way that I act, or that I handle my own emotions. So you end up just being kind of used, I guess. Like, the relationship relies a lot on you. If I go out of frame, is because when I speak about something, I go on my puntillas, Spanish speakers. I do that. So yeah, and yeah, the relationships ends up just, sorry, relying completely on you, and the other person is not lifting any of the emotional load. You're doing all the work for them. And something happened yesterday, the night before yesterday, the night leading to yesterday, where I decided I can't do this anymore. I can't lift the other's emotional load, and I did not realize that I was doing that. But now I do, and I don't want to do it anymore. So today I'm feeling pretty alone. I am so grateful to live where I live. It's a huge opportunity that I in a new country, and a family decided to welcome me into their home and into their habits and daily routines and their parties and their everything, their festivities. They just took me in and gave me more than what I actually need, more than the bare minimum. I am so lucky. However, I don't want to live here anymore. I don't. It's too much for me, and I thought I was strong enough, and I was, to handle living with my ex that does not want to carry any emotional load, and yeah, and all the baggage that comes with that, and my ex's family. It's too much. And well, my work permit will be here eventually. Without going into details, it will, and something will happen from there. I am hoping for something that's aligned with who I am, but I am ready for what I am ready to pick. That makes sense to me, and that's what it needs to make sense to right now. I will pick whatever I am ready to pick, and I'll save as much as I can in the least amount of time possible, and I will go, and I will start my own life, because I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be a support for someone that doesn't want to be a support for me. And it's hard because he doesn't see how he isn't a support for me. How he isn't supporting me. But I just do so much more. And yes, we're not together, but as friends, you know. But well, it's a whole process that has so many little... Oh, a bug just flew into me. So many little things that hurt. Like needles. So my heart is heavy, my shoulder is tense, and my stomach is upside down. And I'm on the verge of tears very often. Yesterday I couldn't even study because I was crying the whole day. I was trying not to cry most of it and crying the other half of it. So yeah, I'm studying biology. For posterity, I am on chapter 1 of biology. I'm sure I'll look back and be like, whoa, I've studied so much since then. And I am making my first, how do you say that? Resume? Summary. I'm making the first summary where I get all of the ideas in my head. So I have many steps. This is good. We have changed topics now. You can click off if you want. But if you want to stay, me, this person right here. So I first read it. So I already read it. I haven't been very like anal with the reading. I just like get through it, because I don't really, it depends. But with this chapter, I didn't really understand it because it was very chemistry focused. So if I didn't understand something, I just kept reading until I finished, which I'm really proud I just did that. I hear myself and I'm like, who are you talking about? And then I do a summary where I do find the words that I feel like that I didn't understand before, like I look them up. I go more in depth, but I'm not like memorizing, I'm just understanding. And then after that, I study it, which requires its own notes. So I go through my summary. So I close the book by this point, and I go through my summary, and I actually start memorizing, and I put like, it's like, you know, I have like a notes section and like what I need to memorize. Yeah. So, well, for the ones who want to know, so basically you make your notes section, you make a line. If you're into these things, you probably have already seen them, which is smaller than your actual text section. And I title it like estudiando or something, like studying. And then in the actual study portion, I put it like how I need to memorize it, right? And in the notes section, I write things that help me put things together. And the point of this is to really get it into my head, right? Like understand everything. Like by this point, I need to understand absolutely everything. I use ChatGPT to answer my questions, and I have a specific chat for questions. And then this is a very eclectic little video. And then after that, I do, which makes me, I'm like, why another step? But then I make questions. It's kind of like a test on Notion in my computer. I got this from a study YouTuber, however we call those. One of those that study medicine, and they have like, you know, they make their videos. And he used Notion as well, and I love Notion. He inspired me. I've been doing it for chemistry. I haven't done it for biology yet. Okay, and then I put like the question, or just like the concept. And by memory, at this point, because I already studied it, I need to put the definition. If I don't remember certain things, I look them up, it's fine. And then, this is what the guy recommended for spaced repetition. You ask yourself after a period of time. So I put a little reminder. So I've already done my past 1 on my first topic from chemistry, and then I check it off. And I need to do my past 2 for that one, and my past 1 for the second topic in chemistry. And if I didn't explain myself properly, basically you put your questions, and then you have to answer them when you have to do a pass, right? Like you're passing through it. You, like, I don't know, what's a covalent bond? You see the question, you answer it, and you can click the little arrow to open it up, the toggle to open it up, and then you see the answer. And if there are any things that you were missing, you read over it and you go to the next, and just like that. And like that, you know, they have the whole topic covered. But the thing of making it questions is thinking like a teacher, right? Thinking like the exam maker. they're gonna ask you questions, right? So you put there the questions that you could be asked. I mainly just pick up the main topics of everything, and also what is in the temario, which is what comes in the test. And I will do later in the year mock-up tests. So hopefully I am prepared. But yeah, I'm thinking how I should title this. So I spoke about heartbreak. I spoke about studying techniques and about anxiety. Yeah. Okay. This is it. I feel a little better. This was the goal of this. I am gonna continue studying now, and wish me luck in life. Honestly, if you can light a candle for me, you light your own candle for you, but think of me. Think this is a candle for Anna. So she gets that job that she wants. She's not so clear what it is, but she knows what she wants. Task oriented, good pay, remote, administrative assistant kind of deal. I thought just no, I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I already worked as that and I didn't like it. Don't say it. Okay, so yeah, light a candle for me, okay? If you can, if you feel inclined, I would appreciate it. I'm sure the more people think about it with me, the more this can be possible. Okay, bye. Thank you.